Now, we all heard of the controversy concerning Megan Thee Stallion. Tory Lanez ended up shooting her in the foot. Heated discussion went down. And you can see that the way the world is responding to it is the typical stereotypes. It's the typical stereotypes that is being applied to the story. And that stereotype is black women are loud and overbearing. And that black women, when something happens to them, it has to be something they done personally. They deserved it, or they shouldn't have been doing whatever they was doing to cause the action of events. To me, that is so dehumanizing. And it only lets me know that black women are not protected in this country. And it also lets me know that black men haven't done enough to protect her. And as a black man, I am ashamed to have to make this video to remind black men that you are not doing enough to protect black women. I should not have to explain to you why. If I have to explain to you why, then it just makes it even worse, because you should know this by default. You protect her because she is yours, because you come from the same culture, because she's your mother, because she's your aunt, because she is a representation of what your mom, sister, and aunties have to experience. Everything that she does will be a reflection on every woman that's in your family. That's why. Not because you're not personally related to her. You might not share the same blood as Megan Thee Stallion, but she represents black females in America. And you know everything is about image in this country. Everything is about image. This is why I'm so invested in the image of black men. And whatever you do is going to reflect on me. I'm sorry, they do not see us as individuals. We don't have that privilege. That privilege is not afforded to us. So as black people, we have to be mindful of what we do, because it's always going to end up being a reflection on those that look like us. Do I further have to explain this to you, black men? That the world is already desensitized to black women's feelings. When they cry, they say, "Why are you crying?" There's very little sympathy given to the black woman, even though she gave birth to the world. And even though everything she does is copied and mimicked, all the way down to the way she talks, the way she walks, her confidence, her looks, her fashion, her demeanor. They even try to copy her spirit, but that is something you cannot copy. It's sad that we got to have this conversation. We as black people, as a culture, we supposed to love each other. Just like every other race does, we should do that also. And we should look at her as a female, as a woman, as a female that gives birth. That's who she is. I should not have to explain why you feel it's okay for a man to shoot her in the foot, then blame her for it. Then have the audacity to say, why did she tell? Why did she tell? You know why she told? Because there's so many black women that are beaten down. There's so many black women that are being hurt. There's so many black women that's being drugged through the house, beaten in front of her children. But you know how it is. Black people always have our little black secrets, don't we? That's why. Because she never gets a chance to explain herself or to express herself. Because she's always trying to protect you, the black man, with very little appreciation. Very little appreciation. I am ashamed that I got to make this video. I am ashamed. As a man, has to come a time when you got to grow up. Has to come a time when you got to say, hey, I am a man and I have to stand and act like one. And the problem is, our brothers want to be little kids forever. We want to be 50 years old still sagging our pants. That's the problem. We don't want to grow up and become men. Men protect their women. Sissies don't. If you're not protecting your woman, then you are a sissy. I don't know where you come from, but where I come from, if you don't protect your women, then you're a sucker. And that's why every other culture sees you as a sucker. Because you don't protect your women. But you run around here cheesing like it's a badge of honor. But what it really is a badge of shame. Only if you knew what those other culture of men was thinking when they look at you. They look at you with disgust, and I don't blame them. How could any man have respect for a man that is not willing to protect his women? I wouldn't respect you neither. So this sister went out trying to have a good time, and his brother flipped his wig. For what reason do you gotta shoot a woman in the foot? That lets you know that a lot of men are becoming sissified. Because they can't even hold it in. You can't even hold in the anger. You so mentally beat down by society, you can't even handle a woman saying anything to you. And that only shows me how feminine black men are becoming to this day. No wonder you walk around here with skirts. I'm ashamed as a black man that I have to make this video. To remind you that you are supposed to protect your beautiful black queens, your beautiful black women. The women that was given to you, your culture, the ones that you grew up with, the ones that are in your house, the ones that you see when you look out your window. They belong to you. They was given to you by default. They are yours. And you can't blame nobody for not seeing the value in your own possessions. But you run around here and you worship these other non-black women, which makes no sense. Because if you worship her, that means you worship their father. And you worship everybody that looks like her. I laugh and I scoff when black men talk about how these other women are better than black women. If they're better than you, then that means that their fathers and their brothers are better than you. If the white woman is better than the black woman, then the white man is better than you. Do you understand the signals that you are given? And black women don't need a pity party. They're the queens of this planet. And through it all, my queens still stand strong. They still smile. And they still forgive you. And they still protect you. She protected this man to the fullest. And what did he do? He didn't show her no appreciation. He didn't call her. He didn't text her. He didn't do nothing. And she held it down. She was trying to show the world that we black women have the back of our black men. But did you guys come through for her? No. You guys called her a snitch. You guys said she was lying. You guys said that she was trying to take this brother down. Like she was the enemy and she got shot. I keep on trying to tell people internet is not real. But you gather up on the internet like it's really something. It's nothing. It's nothing but a bunch of damn people you don't even know. But I'm done with this video. Because I feel so ashamed that I don't even want to speak no more. That they're treating this woman like this. Like she's not human. We already dealing with the world. It shows you how they feel about black women. Because they're so jealous of her. What she needs you to do is to be truthful. And give her the homage for the queen she is. Give her accolades. She don't need you to feel sorry for her. She needs you to be real. That's what she needs you to be. And black men, we got to do a better job in protecting our black women. We got to do a better job. And we need to get rid of all these little black damn secrets we have too. Thinking that black women are just supposed to be battered, beat up, and drugged. Why do we always got to be one that got to endure everything? Even when a black woman goes to the hospital and talks about her pain, they say it's all in her imagination. It doesn't make no sense. But all I have to say is this. Keep your head up, sisters. Keep your head up, black women. Don't worry about it, because there's a light at the end of the tunnel. And I got nothing but love for Megan Thee Stallion. You keep your head up, sister, no matter what.